Mr. Vern is here in the house. What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. All right. Well, let's see. Today is Friday. Post office is closed for Veterans Day. So we're going to do some pulling. And thank you for your service and such to all the veterans out there. I do not take my freedom for granted. All right, so last couple of days we're hitting over $1,000 a day, which is good. I think I sold 74 items yesterday total. We're a little after 10 a.m. this morning. I think I'm already over $300 for the day. So stuff's rolling in, so we're just gonna keep up on the shipping for the weekend so we don't get way behind. I got about 91 items as of right now to pull, so we're just gonna get started on that and see how we break it up in these video series this weekend. So let's get moving, shall we? I've never seen him with his paws crossed like that. That's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna try something new with the second phone. So going for a blank black visor in T28, sold for $10.50. T28, and of course I need a third and fourth arm to do this work. All right. Maybe I'll just leave the phone sit there while I'm over here in the West Wing. So we got the black visor, sold for $10.50. All right, what's next over here? We got T80 Cabela's hat, sold for $9.50. T80. All right, and then maybe I can do it like this. So there we are. So you can actually see the whole process. Okay. Shelf 913, A10, A66, shelf 58. All right, Z36, that's over here. We got a Jumpstart CD-ROM, sold for $10.14. Z36. That's gonna be up here. And I can't do this with one hand, but we can simulate. Oh. All right, Jumpstart PC game. Boom. Next up over here, I don't know how well you can see this other phone on this. I guess all right at certain angles. B3, B88, Clear Tote 32. That's going to be back the other way around the corner. Big Blue. All right, we got a Thinsulate corduroy hat that sold for $13 in Big Blue. Started working a little bit over here the other day, getting this a little bit cleaned up, but I'm going to have to relocate these Big Blues into smaller boxes so I can get them on the shelves better. But I may pause the video so I don't waste all your time paging through this stuff, but I found it. So there we are. So that was $12.94. Next up, T63. So Simon the Lamb VHS sold for $18.50. T63, Simon the Lamb. I just sold 3 more items just now, popped across my screen. Sales are rolling in. Oh, it's a precious moments. VHS. Speak, James, and it's sealed. Alrighty, $18.50 that was. Small 3s back by the desk. Shelf 75, E8. Overstock 9. It's always so hard to find. I really need to get this stuff cleaned up. Why don't you do that this weekend, James? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. All right, let me. LP6, OV9. Let's find OV9. That's OV8. I think that's OV9. I'm gonna need 2 hands. All right, that one already sold onto that one, so I'll have to pull it out of the other location when I get around to there. So all these are gonna be with my other albums. Cube 148, B42. Ta-da-da-da. Bathroom. Tub 60. These are not over here. Z19. We got the Long Beach, California hoodie. That's been in the store for a while. You can tell by my old background. Sold for $7. So Z19. And I'm gonna need 2 hands here. All right. All right, so this is a new style of trying to do this video. So let me know what you think, and I'll probably try to do it a little bit better somehow, but getting the gist. I like changing things up, you know that. You know, instead of seeing the same old boring style of videos, you get to see different stuff. Plus, it keeps it interesting for me doing it. So, clear tote 48. We got these Sperry's, sold for $10. CT 48. Why'd you spin that direction, James? All right, those are gonna be down here. So, don't expect every video to obviously to be like this. If you know me by now, you already know that. Just a little something different. Keep it a little interesting. You never know what's going to pop up. Ooh, is that still even listed? Cute little Jordan 13. Where's that other Sperry? There's the other Jordan. There we go. Boom. I'm just gonna walk this over here so you can see Courtney too. The little wag of the tail. Alright, since I was right there, might as well. Next up. Cube 21. A lot of media there, huh? All right, clear tote 46. We got this Adidas hoodie. It sold for $6.64. It's been in the store for a while too. When I used to use a mannequin to take my pictures. CT64. It's going to be down on the bottom also. And I'm sure that one's buried. Since it's been a minute. That was black, wasn't it? I believe so. All right, I'm gonna pause this. And it looks like I got my first one I can't find. No, James, you're looking in the wrong spot. I did it again. See this, I hate when I mix things up. Why didn't you guys tell me what I said? CT 46, not 64. Oh. I so hate that about always messing things up. The damn confusing ass numbers. All right, let me dig down in here. All right, do you know how much of a pain that is? Always messing up numbers and letters. All right, Adidas. So that was $6.64. Clear tote 65. We got the Jordan 20 Stealth for $28. I just put those up yesterday. CT 65. Where are you going, James? Alrighty. Going right here. There, right down in here. Biggity bam. Biggity bam. Get in there. Alright. Got the Jordan 20s. Place those right there. So that was 28 bucks. T102. We got a blank blue denim hat for $9.63. T102. Going right over here. I like it when it's easy. Boom. I won't do the whole video like this because obviously that would take forever. But at least we can do a little bit different because I got a lot of stuff. All right, HSM 73 Tiger, clear tote 91, sold for $9.79. CT 91. It's gonna be back behind here. There it is. I like it when it's easy. Alright. So at least now you get the gist of how I do some of my pulling here. Z36, we got Star Wars Jedi Knight, sold for $10.50. Z36. Z36. Be the same one. Alrighty. Star Wars. Can't keep as organized with one hand. Alright, B10, Toy 57. We got a Missouri. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Trucker hat, sold for $9.79 in TY 57. Another area I need to get cleaned up and reorganized because it's a pain in the booty hole. Pain in the booty hole. Pain in the booty hole. Alright. Boar's nest. There we go. Alrighty, A50. Maybe in this style of video, I'll just knock everything out that's over here in this west wing, if you will, and then I'll do the rest differently. So Sims Deluxe game sold for $7 in T57. T57. That is an odd one. It is not in T57. That was put up not too long ago, it looks like. Not sure what's up with that. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. That's odd. Maybe I'll look behind it, see if it fell into another box. All right, let's move on for now. An older hat, 465 Z6. I'll look around on the ground too. It could have fell out one time. Adrian was being kind of just sloppy. I also have a couple of totes to look in. Also too, when things fall on the ground, I don't know where they came out of. I'll throw them in a tote. So I'll check a couple of totes too. See if it's laying around here somewhere. Sometimes it gets picked up and put on one of these shelves. I'm sure it's here somewhere. All right, construction hat. Boom. Shelf 77. CS1. We've got the UFC hat that sold for $7. That's going to be right here. Most of these are I can't do with one hand. All right. Boom. UFC. All right. This style's getting old to me because it's cramping my style. So we're going to do this a little bit quicker. All right, but you get the gist of what I do. I just walk around with the phone, come to the area, pull all the items from that area first, and then move on to the next area. So let's change it up here for a sec. Are you ready for a headlight? Yeah. All right, Flynn Drilling Company. We got Seaside Visor, and then I got one over in another spot, a Harvard University hat. All three together sold for $30.77. Biggity bam. Shields, women's Army style hat, sold for $9.97. All right, this cool classic Tunes, vintage Looney Tunes hat, sold for $27. We got a Maine little autumn hat, if you will, sold for $6. All right, one of the items I just put up this morning before I came down, Dark Cloud 2, disc only, just sold for $12, and that is free shipping on my Just Discs. Everything else, if you're new to my channel, is plus the shipping amount. So, alrighty, Prefab Sprout CD sold for $3.50 plus shipping. And I just put this up the other day, Lady Gaga, and that sold too. So I think that was the one that sold yesterday, and that sold for $28, I believe it was. I'll correct myself when I get to it if not. This was $2.10, just a cheap CD there. All right, we're gonna look for a $25 cassette. $25 for a cassette? Damn Skippy. And I've talked about it before. License to Drive with the Corys soundtrack on cassette. And exact amount, $25.93. Shelf 58, Beach Boys Christmas album. Boom. This sold for $3.75. Mustache Joe Polka Band, something of that nature. Sold for $7. And everybody's favorite Christmas songs. And when I say everybody, I mean barely anybody. Mariah Carey. She's not that bad, I guess. Thankfully, I probably haven't heard a Mariah Carey Christmas song since I worked in retail. So I guess I've been lucky. If I came across it in passing, it did not register. All right, sold for $5.30. Small 3. We got the little Disney bear. Boink. Oh, so cute. So far, $7. Goblin DVD. So far, $10. Soul Sisters album. I love those 80s pictures. Got the car phone kicking. Gotta love it. Sold for $10. Got some Levi's 550 denim jeans. Sold for $11.50. And that Dark Cloud video game with just a disc and the Star Fox was those last ones I picked up over the bins. Got lucky. Here's another one that I picked up over there and sold. The Incredible Hulk for the PS1. And it sold for $14. That was a good score that day. Good score. Shelf 69. Simple Plan. Boink. Whoops. Like all over the place. All right, where are we at? Simple Plan. There we go. And this was a quick little $2 CD. $2.10 to be exact. We got Sesame Street Platinum, all-time favorites, just the cassette. So since it's just an item, that is free shipping. And $10. Next up, we got this referee shirt, and that sold for $10. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Oh, sorry. That song's not even on here, is it? Yeah, there it is. All right, Elvis Presley Christmas CD sealed, sold for $7. We're looking for some mistletoe disco. That's funny. Mistletoe disco. 8-track. And this sold for $13. How many times per week do you get a watcher of an item email you and go, did this item sell? Yes, it did. 3-Day Grace. Animal I Have Become a Tour concert t-shirt sold for $20. And then I got an email afterwards, somebody asking, a watcher on my, I presume, asking, did it sell? Yep, you should have been quicker. All right, next up we've got, are you ready for an 8-track lot? Yeah. All right, we're going to shelf 55 and shelf 56. Glen Campbell Christmas. Glen Campbell Christmas. And then we got Harmonics Christmas. Something of that nature. Where, maybe I read it wrong. I done it in quick passing. Quick passing. Where you at? Okay, maybe I read it wrong. I am so blind. Boom. So 2 8-tracks, 2 Christmas 8-tracks, sold for $6.50. We got Susie and the Banshees on CD, sold for $8. We've got the little Kenny Rogers on vinyl, and this sold for $5.60. All right, we got Lips Ink Pucker Up cassette, sold for $6.60. All righty, we've got this women's sweater, holiday sweater, Susan Bristol from 1992. That sold for $13.30. I think after this, I'm gonna run to QT and grab me a frozen Coke. Starting to have a lot more drainage again and starting to get my sore throat back. Pain in the booty hole. All right, but John Williams Boston Pops Out of This World on 8-track, sold for $17. $16.79 to be exact. If you're looking for exact one, you lie, it didn't sell for $17, it sold for $16.79. Shelf 60, High Energy, K-Tel Records, High Energy. Those commercials back in the day, so funny. I'm sure you can probably pull them up on YouTube if you're not familiar with them. All right, High Energy, K-Tel Records, sold for $7. So while I was in the Smoky Mountains, I can't remember the highway, we were coming down from Knoxville to Seaverville. There is a thrift store on the right-hand side. It has a coffee shop attached to it. You see the signs for both. I think it's like a religious thrift store. Stopped in there. Had to clear my throat there for a sec. So we stopped in there, and I was going through, and everything was kind of overpriced. I'm like, I'm not finding nothing. So I walked back into the back to the very back corner, and I was like, ah! The heavens were calling out to me, quite literally, because I found a total of 95 cassette tapes, all local-ish religious stuff. No name, local name, indie stuff, the stuff you know I love. And they had a half off day that day, and stuff was still overpriced. But these cassettes were going to be a quarter a piece. There was 95 of them, and I snagged them all up. I've already made $35 off of 2, and now I just made another $40. God, I love this stuff. I'm telling you, some of this stuff you may sit on for quite a while, and I'm surprised I've sold 4 this quickly, to be honest with you. But when I see this stuff, I grab it. Samuel Obe Family Love. This is from Atlanta Street, so Nashville, Tennessee. A little local thing back in 1984, religious. And then Deborah Crow, I've been redeemed. Holy Spirit, come, I'm a believer. This one's out of Nashville also in 1984. So, yeah, $40 plus $11.49 shipping. Must be going international. And that's what I'm saying, international. They probably have no clue who these people are. Or they, you know, there's a collector for everything. I just love it. And I love finding this stuff. And the fact that I found 95 different ones. And so far, I've made, what, 40, 50, 60, 75 bucks off of just 4 cassettes from that store. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. I was so excited. So excited. We got Axe Attack. Got various artists metal compilation here. Sold for $11. You know I love my fast food merchandise. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers t-shirt. Sold for $10.14. Alright, got these Alfinis slip-on shoes. Look like they've never been worn. Sold for $13. $13. Also, too, I am gonna start paying more attention to TikTok. So those little shorts I put up here on YouTube, I'm gonna put them on TikTok also. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'll try to make sure it's below in this video. And I'm gonna try to grow that and see what that's all about. I never really played with it too much. So NSYNC Celebrity cassette sold for $9.63. Cassette day to day, I'm liking it. But I think I'm gonna call it at that for now. Got a good amount over here to get caught up on. Yeah, the Star Fox sold for $28. Let's see if there's any other big number stuff in here I can show you real quick. There's that Looney Tunes hat. That looks like it there. Let's see what number we're up to now sold. See if anything new's come through. So we're at 95 items sold thus far. This morning we were at 11:22 a.m. on Friday. So yes, hopefully that beginning of this video wasn't too rough for you guys. It felt rough for me. So curious to watch that back and see how bad it was, and then learn from it and see if we can come up with a new little way to, you know, do videos every once in a while. Of course, you know, I never like doing them the same. So because doing it, the only thing you're gonna get the same from me is probably my opening line and my babies. And at least one of those needs to be repeated a little bit more. Right, kids? And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my line. My name is James. No, I'm talking about the puppies. My babies. Oh, rub bellies. Guess I'm going to have to rub some bellies after I get off here. So thanks to everybody for watching. And we will see you in the next video. Later.